Time now for some live Q&A. Be like Sebastian. Use hashtag Cowboys. Does Belichick outcoach Jason Garrett? If you're playing the odds, the answer is yes. Belichick very rarely gets outcoached. I wouldn't expect a huge change this time around. All right, David Smith with a draft question. I do love draft questions, by the way. I hope we draft either Javon Kinlaw, the DT from South Carolina, or Derrick Brown, the DT from Auburn. What are your thoughts? If you draft one of those two, you're pretty much punting on Tristan Hill. But Derrick Brown, as a bigger body, I think could actually fit pretty darn well as a one technique on rundowns, and then even a three technique on rundowns, and a one technique in passing down. So I would like Derrick Brown of those two. There's a pretty darn good chance the Cowboys aren't drafting high enough to get either of those players. But I would like them. I'm also looking at defensive back this year for the Cowboys. All right, Troy Daniels. How does this new player that Dallas signed look so far? Is looking to help us out on special teams. Well, you're talking about Deontay Burton here. Signed off the Colts practice squad. I haven't really paid that much attention to him so far. We'll see. It's only been 3 practices now. I don't know if he's going to be active this week. I think with the way the Patriots run their team, maybe just use him more as a backup for now and an active player. But I hope that if you're adding a player at this point in the season, you can help on special teams. So hopefully that is the case. He has some receiver and cornerback background. Maybe he's more of a project guy for Chris Richard. We'll see what happens going forward with him. It's still too early to say one way or the other. Bo Butler, why is it our corners are defending the ball, they never turn back and find the ball? Well, for starters, that's a lot easier said than done. You typically are taught, hey, if you're turned around and you can't get your head around, you throw your hands up and just try and deflect the ball that way. But yes, you're right. You do want to see the corners make more plays on the football. But with the way the Cowboys run their scheme, their backs are often to the ball. So receivers like Stephon Diggs, if they don't have their tell, they don't put their hands up, you don't know when the ball's coming. So it's a lot easier said than done, but especially Awuzie, if he just gets his head around, he's going to make so many more plays. So many more plays. All right, Cowboys abroad. Cowboys putting the OC in the spotlight by passing more. No, because they haven't always done that. Even against the Vikings, they ran the football. So I don't think the Cowboys have this grand scheme to limit Zeke Elliott in order to make the quarterback and OC look better. They're trying to win games. The best path to winning games right now is throwing the football. They're finally coming around, I hope and I think, to that mindset at the moment. So hopefully that continues to be the case for the Cowboys because the passing game is working. Why change it? Travis, meanwhile, once put out a bolo for Zeke Elliott. Fun game here. Hey, Harrison, what does bolo stand for? Oh, he doesn't know. All right. Alicia, what does it stand for? No idea. Executive producer Brett, what does it stand for? Don't cheating. No cheating. There you go. Finally got it. In the comments, I don't think you guys heard Brett. Let me know. And then I'll shout out after I answer the question here. Let me know what BOLO stands for, because I know what it stands for. The Cowboys and Zeke, it's not right at the moment. Shout out Troy Daniels, who got it right first, by the way. Be on the lookout is the correct answer. Zeke's not quite right. I don't have a great answer for what's going on. I've seen him out there. I don't think we don't need a bolo. We don't have a funny acronym here, but you need a time machine to get 2016 Zeke back in here. That's what you need right now. He's still a good player, but he's not quite the same guy we've seen in the past. Now the goal, as has been for a while, is to grow this channel to 50K subscribers. This is the number one team in America. It's America's team. It's the Dallas Cowboys. So let's make this the number one channel for the Dallas Cowboys. We're the most viewed. Don't have the most subscribers yet. We're going to get there soon, but I want to get there now. I want that to be my Christmas gift to myself. So if it's your first time watching the show, we do all kinds of great stuff here. These live Q&As, news, rumors, highlights, watch parties. We got you covered. Hit that big red button and subscribe to the Cowboys Report. Winston Shan. Give us 3 to 5 things we need to do to beat the Patriots. I say get Pollard on the field more, be physical at the line of scrimmage, no drop passes, and Brett Maher be good. So that's 4. All right, so I will go. Let me think here. Start quickly. There's number 1. Freaking tackle. There's number 2. Number 3. Sorry. Number 3, I kind of liked your no drop passes, so I will steal that one as well. Number 4, pressure pressure Tom Brady. That's a key one there. And then finally, number 5, don't let Garrett be conservative. Oh, there are your 5 answers right there. All right, AJ Maris. Should the Cowboys let Cooper rest and only put him in a break glass in case of emergency until the playoffs and start him fully healthy? Guys, you're not in the playoffs yet. You can't enact the emergency protocol for Cooper. You need him out there. He is essential to you winning games, or at least being in competitive games. If you sit him the rest of the way, you might not make the playoffs. Number 1 goal is get there. Number 2 goal is win games. You can't win the games unless you actually get there first. So if you're the Cowboys, you can't put Cooper on ice because you have nothing to celebrate yet. You have to use him on the field right now. Anel M, do you think Bennett will sack Brady? I hope so. That's a fun idea. I'm going to go with yes. The Patriots' offensive line, not the same it's been. They've been, what's his name? Marshall Newhouse, I think, has been out there at right tackle. That's a terrible player. Cam Fleming's better than him. So I'm going to go with yes, he will. All right, Sebastian, I saw you mention Donovan Wilson getting playing time. What happens with Jourdan Lewis? For starters, you guys know the hashtag. Keep Jourdan free. So please put that in the comments. I want to see hundreds of them. Keep Jourdan free. The injury to Anthony Brown has kind of saved the Cowboys from themselves. He's the only nickel corner they have right now. Goodwin's outside guy. They don't have another nickel option that's actually not Xavier Woods. He'd be, frankly, if something really bad happens, might make him your nickel guy. The Anthony Brown injury, he was getting on the field more. The Cowboys reverting back to the old BS. Now that he's hurt, Jourdan Lewis is your guy, and that is a great thing for the Cowboys going forward. I got the hookup for you guys as well with some awesome deals on Cowboys gear. All kinds of gear. I'm talking hundreds of items on sale right now. That quarter zip you saw, the hoodie, t-shirts, they're all available at chatsports.com/Cowboys. Chatsports.com/Cowboys takes you right there. All kinds of stuff on sale. Now, Fanatics changes their promo codes all the time, so make sure you've got the right one clicked and selected and updated and everything. But all kinds of stuff on sale. It is the perfect shopping guide for yourself or a loved one this holiday season. Or an Eagles fan. It's a great gag gift. All right, Jamel P. Does Richard get enough blame for the sorry defense he's in control over? I mean, I've seen a lot of it, so I'm going to go with yes. I don't know if the Cowboys themselves are assigning enough blame, but yes, I think Richard gets enough of it from the fan base at least. Demarcus Lewis, we need more outside zone runs. Do you agree, Tom? Absolutely. The Cowboys keep doing this thing where we'll just run the ball up the middle. Okay, that's fine. Get to the edge. I know Zeke isn't a burner, and maybe he's a touch slower this year, but get him out to the edge. You've got athletic guards and tackles. Pull them. Get to the outside. I completely agree. Get to the edge. Maybe you can have some good things happen there. I don't like the massive amounts of inside zone they've run. I'd like some more outside zone. And on read options, I've seen way too many shallow angles for Zeke and Dak in terms of the design. You can't run a read option off the right guard. That doesn't work. You have to run it off the left guard or the left tackle even. If you're running it that far to the right with Zeke to your right, the end result is the defensive end takes out both. That's not going to work out in the end. The Popos, will Demarcus Lawrence finally get to his 2017 and 2018 form? Waiting for this one. I'll let you guys in on a secret. I know that Demarcus Lawrence's sack numbers are down, he's still playing really well. I know the sack numbers aren't there, but the pressure numbers, the hurry numbers, the double team stats, they are all about the same. What that means is Lawrence has had some bad luck. That is the nature of football. If your pressure numbers are the same, your hurry numbers are the same, it'll all even out. I know he's only got 4.5 tackles despite being one of the best defensive ends against the run so far this year. He's fine. He would have loved to have some of Robert Quinn's sacks where no one actually touches him. He's fine. He is still playing at a very high level. Maybe not at the A+ level, but he has at least been a B. And compared to Zeke, you can't even be worried about him at all. All right, Ben, do you think involving Pollard in the pass game more than Zeke will result in more big-time plays? I mean, Pollard has always been a more dynamic pass catcher. We saw that in college. He was a receiver basically for a while. So, I don't want to overuse Pollard at the cost of Zeke, but I do want to use Pollard more. And I think back to that 4th and 3 play, or 4th and 5 play, whatever it was, against the Vikings. I would have much rather had Tony Pollard out there doing the out than Zeke Elliott. Reckless Matt, do you agree that Marinelli had our defense more prepared and played better than with Richard at the helm? I actually don't agree with that, no. I mean, it's funny to me, right? How, and it's just the nature of sports, I get it. But we went from last year this time, Richard should be the head coach, to fire Richard. The truth lies somewhere in the middle, guys. The overreactions one way or the other, it's kind of funny. I get it. It's how we all react to stuff. But Marinelli and Richard are a team right now. Can't blame one without really blaming the other. CC, I don't like this one, Alicia. I don't want to speak this into existence. It's not good. That's the answer to your question here. If redacted name goes down, it is not a good sign. Now, okay, so from CC2, which offseason moves will surprise you for the Cowboys? If they don't cut Tyrone Crawford, can't pay him $10 million. He does a lot of your dirty work. It's a lot of money to pay for a guy who does the dirty work. Just keep that in mind. All right, Dylan, you think we realistically have a chance to win? Yeah, absolutely. I think you have a chance to win. Now, if you feel the same way, head over to BetTSI. Chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Cowboys120 for a 120% deposit bonus. It's chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Cowboys120. Gets you extra money. Bet on the Cowboys. They are the underdog. You'll make some big-time money in the end. Sebastian wants to know if we should move on from Tyron Smith. That's a common question, and I get why. Because Tyron, he's still good. Let me preface this by saying that first. But he's not the same guy he was in his prime. I say no, because what's your alternative? Do you want to make Connor Williams your left tackle? As a pro Connor Williams person, I say no. I don't think he's better than Tyron Smith. Are you going to sign somebody better than Tyron Smith? No. So keep him for now, but, side eye, back of your mind, look out for other options too. Manny Fresh 769. Have you noticed when the Cowboys defense gets gashed on the run, it's when they are doing stunts up front causing big gaps. It's not always when they're doing stunts, but that has been a problem. I'd also say this is a problem. The Cowboys, they've had some bad runs allowed when, for whatever reason, they put Kerry Hyder in at 3 technique, which is what you do on a passing down, not on a run down. So there are, I think, some scheme issues. I think that's what's really getting at there. Some scheme issues with the Cowboys and that run defense. Now, if we did not get to your questions today, I am very sorry. There were a lot of them here. So go hit me up on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. I'll get to any Cowboys questions we did not hit today. And if you missed anything on today's show, including some pretty major injury updates, it's all coming up right now on Loop. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.